All right. You guys hear me? Well, we'll warn you off the get. If you can't tell, I am not as educated as George Washington. I'm not going to give you facts like Steve, or as I like to call him, George Wash's son. I'm not going to do that. I'm a fucking idiot. So if you're sitting here taking political advice from me, you're dumb too. So if anything I say bothers you, fucking look at me. I'm dumb. I'm very dumb. All these things are going to be offensive and stupid. It's what I do. It's what I got. I wasn't learning. First, we'll take a shot at the dais, or as Donald Trump would call it, the gayus. Am I right? That's not me, that's him. RFK, he's running and he's not going to do it. Independents don't do shit. You know that. But, you know, no one really says anything bad about him. No one really wants to say anything mean about him or the Kennedys, but I'll take a shot at it. So there's a space center, the Kennedy Space Center in Florida, is that? It's named after his uncle. Pretty stupid to name a space center after a guy who couldn't make a car trip. Guy couldn't get around Dallas, but you're going to name a space center at him? How do we get someone who's made a trip? How about a guy who's just swam a lap? You know? Sorry, RFK. Boom. You got shut. Boom. You know. Chris Christie. Everybody knows Chris Christie. He always pokes around when elections are coming up. You guys heard? Chris Christie fucks donuts and calls them Krispy Kremes. That's what he does. That's not me. I look stuff up. Pence, like Mike Pence always makes me laugh. He has nothing in common with Donald Trump. He never chose a moment to be like, I don't like this guy. Like, I never figured out why they're very different in religion and politics, but I figured it out the other day. He was in a room when Trump called someone a fag, and Pence was like, there's something about this guy. He gets it. Let's hear what he has to say. He shoots from the hip. And the last one is Kamala Harris. It's great. Super stoked to have the first African-American vice president. But I know I'm not allowed to say this, so again, I'm a fucking idiot. But not black enough. Some of the shit that Joe has said before she walked up for her not to go, this motherfucker. Oh yeah? Oh yeah, you want me to fucking back this up? This motherfucker. That's why. And that's all I want. I would love it. Just fucking be my president in a heartbeat. She just turned back to him and was like, think about it again, motherfucker. Alright, good point, Kamala. Thank you. Biden got his law degree at Syracuse, which is wild. He did other shit in other gay places, but mostly got his law degree in Syracuse. Which, if you would have asked me which of the two people I'm roasting is an orange, I would have guessed wrong on that one. Trump, you got accused. Boom. He's used to getting accused. He got accused to, being broke, accused to getting pissed on. He's been accused of a lot of things. It's all right. I don't know why you like him so much. I'm going to make fun of all of them. I'd like to clarify. I suck. I am not your guidance for knowledge. So if that's what you're going at, now I'm dumb. I hate that lady already. So one of my issues with Biden is he just not cool. Not gonna do anything cool in office. I guess technically if you think about it, not doing shit while you're working is pretty cool. It's badass. But it's not cool enough. It is just shitty guy you work with cool. Nah, Dale. Dale doesn't do anything, he still gets paid, but that's cool. But it's not cool. Kennedy fucking banging prostitutes. Bill getting a blowy in the office. Cool, dog. These things were cool. Biden could not get blown in the office. That's an assassination attempt. That's trying to kill him. That's not cool. Tiffany, what are you doing? This one's for Dad. He's fucking going on. If Trump died in office, it's for sure the assassin would be claimed as McDonald's. Still some asshole in a MAGA hat. It's goddamn Irish. Hate him. Because they're racist people, all of you. Oh, it's fine. I went 3 minutes Biden, took a slight jab at Trump, and we got real quiet. Thanks, T-Berg, for being exactly what I remember you to be. He does look like a McDonald's fry carton. Weird face edges, golden brown potato hair. You've seen it. You know what he's modeling himself after. It's not me. I'm not taking a shot at the guy. He loves what he loves. Golden brown. I don't want to look like that. Biden loves trains. Ironically, his son loves rails. Fit. That's a good fucking go. Fuck you guys! I lighthearted Trump. I'm feeling you cocksuckers up. I don't like either of them. They're both terrible. I've had bad family members on both sides. My mom's brother's a cocksucker, and my dad's brother's a cocksucker. You guys gotta remember, they both suck. I always wonder about like Melania Trump. I know like in weird circumstances there may have been a few presidents who were under their like second wife, but I feel like Melania Trump is for sure the first third lady. I don't know how you handle that. It's just confusing for me in lexicon of just having to say like the first lady, but she's the third one. But read it, Google it. It's just difficult. I love her because there's nothing like just knowing I got to live in a world where my first lady was the most masturbated to first lady in all of the land. That's a record. People were jerking off to Melania Trump. It's a fact. She had titties out. It was nice. When she was doing it, it was back in the day where you couldn't just see full fucking go on. You had to look at pictures. Some of you know what I'm talking about. Some of you pretend like you don't know what I'm talking about. It's cool. But she's got crank too. Me personally, I'm a Martha Jefferson guy. Love lady cucks. You know what I mean? Big Martha Jefferson. Shot. History buff. Like George Washington said. As a guy who has gotten all of my street cred by... This guy gets it. As a guy who's gotten all of my street cred by introducing and just constantly talking about my cool black friends... My man! I see you, Joe Biden. Real recognized real, dog. He's playing the same game. I love it. That guy can't stop talking about his cool black friends. I love it. I get it. I do the same thing. My man!
Go up there. Go up on stage. Doesn't matter. Go up on stage. Go shake
my
his
dog.
hand.
No.
Shake his hand and then come back here.
No. You gotta... See, I want to be friends with the one black guy, and you're all making it difficult. You're making me look bad. This is a Trump situation all over.
No, shake his hand.
Oh.
Friends with the blacks.
That was my Joe Biden impression. Because he does that. For two guys that go for the minority vote so hard, the whitest family ever. Not a biracial nephew, not a biracial grandson, none of them. Very white bloodline. On choice. But I'm just saying it doesn't look good for the image. I understand why like Biden doesn't have any like biracial grandchildren. Black girls don't fuck crackheads. I know that from experience. I'm aware of that. That's the thing. But why Trump's kids aren't out there fucking plowing the fields, if you know what I mean? No offense, realize saying that. But you know what I'm saying. I don't know why there's not fucking 13 little LaRonde Trumps out there. You want the votes? Put the fucking work in. Stop playing games. They both look like dogs to me. Dogs specific to their personality. Trump looks like a little bulldog that barks too loud at your Spanish friend. You know what I mean? Stop it. Stop it, Donnie. Stop yelling. And Biden looks like the old, like, white dog where you're like, yeah, he's gonna sniff you for a while. He's gonna sniff you. You just shove him off a little. If he comes back, give him a sniff or two. And then, shh. Just gotta push him out of there. Oh man, this is going way better than I thought. Come to find out, you guys hate him as much as I do. Nice. Because I was real worried. It doesn't have to be that much. Hate people at a reasonable amount. That's like storm capital hate. You want to keep that? We're over here to incite fun. No, but seriously. Now it's gonna get fucking dark for a second. Joe Biden's first wife died in a car accident, like a long time ago. Yeah, but you know what? They said some people say she may have been the brains of the operation. Most people say for a fact she was the brains in the accident report. It's just a statistical fact. His first wife was also an alum at Syracuse Orange. Syracuse Orange, you're glad you're not my first wife, Jill? Am I right? You're a doctor, not dead. There's way too many dead people in Biden's family. Nobody somehow in the rock star life of the Trumps has died. He's got all of his fucking pogs from everybody else, but Biden's lost a wife and 2 children. Just fucking wild to me. Should trade. Just give him one. Trump should just give him one of his kids. Here, you get Tiffany. I barely like her. I don't even want to fuck her that much. You can have her. It's a win-win. I bet you she smells good. It's good for everybody.
Oh my God.
Ooh, wrap this. Biden, one of the acts he did was he drafted the act of the Violence Against Women Act, and I respect that because I can hear him in my head saying, "You don't have to be violent, just smell them. Why are you being violent? Don't hit women, just smell them. What's the deal?" He just never understood domestic violence is just smell them. Why are you mad? Fuck you guys. I love it. All right, I'll leave very soon. Trump was in some movies: Little Rascals, Home Alone 2, 2 Week Notice, the Trump Family Story. He was also in the movie Ghost Can't Do It, the Biden Family Story. That's not the point. All right. So Trump makes fun of people, calls them fat, gives them nicknames: Sleepy Joe, Douchey Tom. I don't know. I don't listen to them all, but he gives people nicknames. But I watched Joe Biden accidentally call Pete Buttigieg Booty Juice. And thank you, Booty Juice. I don't know what's worse, accidentally giving someone a nickname that's going to last forever. You think he's ever not Booty Juice to me? Sorry, Pete Juice, you're in, you're locked in. Trump at least did it on purpose. Doing that shit on accident is brilliant. All right, I think I'm going to leave it on this. I think I've done, you guys heard me long enough. I am done. You do not have to hear me anymore. But I will say two things. Biden's retarded. We can all agree that his brain is gone. I mean that in the way he is a neurological thing that is eating his brain away.
Yes,
it's no thing. But we're all mad at him and we make jokes. It would be the equivalent of LeBron James getting some sort of neurological disease in his brain, and the West family owning the Lakers going, "No, he's playing. Just wheel him out, drop him in the thing. You're starting forward!" That's fucked up. Let's be mad at the people dumping a fucking brainless guy on there. And last of all, usually this is where we say, with all good love and caring about things, we really like the people we were making fun of. That's not the fucking case. Stop voting for stupid ass people. All of you. Just stop. Let's fix this. All right, fellas. All right.
Bryan, Rylott, everybody. He brought it. You weren't ready.